The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollard with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Wolverines will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense will have the football first. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing you love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator with the football. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and he's able to take advantage of all... weapons they have surrounding him.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
And the Gamecocks can really attack on this second and short. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Got his man. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Lost to fire on second down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
How about this defense? Coming out, you know you've got a challenge on your hand, and you're talking about coming out ready, hair's on fire, ready to play. You can tell, dropping back, great coverage. They know this guy's great. They know he can spin it. They're sitting on the coverage, waiting on it. They win the first check early. Give the defense some credit. They were ready for this great quarterback.
The give on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Here's the pressure. He's going to take off. Gets down at the last possible second to avoid getting lit up. The Wolverines send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Just needs a crack to get a return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Breaks the tackle. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Fires to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Handoff from the gun. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He got it. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Very intriguing Big 12 matchup today, gentlemen. Here's a look at how it finished up. Syracuse had an impressive showing at home, and I know the fans inside the dome are ready for hoops, but pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron too, people. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. And the Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. The give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. Myers on the move. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Wolverines will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Quick strike complete. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Setting up the screen. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off play action on first down. It's complete. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Trying to pound their way in. Next going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Turning it on! Oh, it's on the ground! High ball! And the defense got it! They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. Give to the running back. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Release to the back. It's complete to the left. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. To the air, it's Sellers. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. Now on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be first and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop. The defensive side of the ball.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee and this drive will start at the 25. RPO complete to open the drive. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's second and long. Dropping back, it's Underwood. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Ball's at the 27, this offense facing a third and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Caught in the backfield, it's Haynes. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Wolverines will send out the punt unit. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Fires on the move. Finds space on the right. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Behind the chains now on second and long. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Here comes the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a three-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Leaves it with the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up second and 4. The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Grab near the marker. It's Smith. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes on the left. And the Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Gamecocks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Big fella moving. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Powers forward. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'll run it. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got? We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. Wisconsin was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans at Camp Randall. In fact, I think in the end the difference makes... Badgers crowd who heads for the gates with the win. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens. Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. With the catch, it's Haynes. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, grabbed in the middle. It's Snow. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Hold. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. It'll just make it more satisfying if they can move the chains after starting 1st and 20. Pocket breaking down. The sure hands, it's Fleming. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Rush is on him. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Wolverines will punt it away on 4th down. Catches it at the 30. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Bringing the heat. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the corner of George Rogers Boulevard and Bluff Road, Williams-Brice Stadium.
And the Gamecocks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden...
Oh, he's got some space. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And that's just a timing route. And if I'm a quarterback and they're going to sit back in zone, when I run those crossers, man, I just wait for that zone window to open up, anticipate it a little bit, chunk that thing, and let my receiver do the rest of the work.
Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Pressure coming. That's caught. It's Haynes. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. And the Gamecocks have this offense rolling. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fires one high and deep. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Oh, they're after him. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Leaves it with the running back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
He'll start this drive firing. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. And the Wolverines decide to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Howell. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got it in stride inside the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. There is being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Using his legs, it's Haynes. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Great place to start for this offense. Going to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Gamecocks will come to the line to convert on fourth down. Trying to get it to the marker. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. He'll go to the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Dropping back. It's Peace. This time it's complete.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Bell. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And the Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Showing off the arms. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Wide open downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Here we go, here we go.
To the ground, he's got it again. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Let's go, let's go.
Rides the back on the option, the give. Touchdown, Wolverines! Great job by the back on the option.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Throws to the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
A strike downfield. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On first down from the 13-yard line. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
So here comes the Michigan offense. Now the play fake. Throwing right. Got him downfield. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass, it's Peace. Fires downfield. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football.
Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Off the play fake. Here's a heat. They get to him as he throws. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Can't get him to the ground. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the fourth quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game, being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
They'll give it to him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Give to the single back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Finds his man. It's Clark. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Peace. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4.
Listen, I'm not one for moral victories, and obviously they're trailing by a lot of points late in this game, and they are going to lose, but it is a good sign if you're the head coach of this team that you're seeing your guys out there still competing and still fighting until there's zeros on the clock.
And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And here comes the punt team. Hauls it in, looking for space. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Off the play fake on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. There he goes. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. After this, it'll be a wrap. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season undefeated.